Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Coming at you with a video. I call this one Workouts, Routines 101. Never mind, I call it your ass is either going to work out or you're going to train. Know the difference. This is reality, okay? People look up routines. People look up ways of working out, techniques. They Google, they YouTube, they do all these methods of workouts. Now, I'm going to try to simplify it for you guys to help you. Because, I'm just tired of people just, first of all, never really getting the real answers, okay? I'm going to be honest with you, okay? In my years of training, and I say that because you have to understand the difference between the two, working out and training. Working out is more or less of a recreational type of thing. You're going to go have dinner, You're going to go and have a beer. It's something that you just do. Now, training has a purpose. Training is something you put a lot of effort into. There's a reason that you're doing it that's of importance, okay? You want these goals. You want them to happen. That's the difference between working out and training. That's why more times than not, I say I'm training, because every time I'm in the gym, I'm in there with the game plan. I'm in there with an idea of what I want to accomplish, the time frame that I want to accomplish it in. Keep in mind that. And then the fact that what I'm going to do. Now, so how do I, using me as the example, because this is about me right now. It's not always about you, okay? God. Just kidding. But when I go into the gym, I already know what I'm going to do. Now, sometimes a workout or two, will change because, I want to try something. But that's the other part of it, experimenting. Now, when you go into the gym, that's the first thing you want to identify is the subject of what you're going to train. How do you want to train it? Go back to that number one word, goal. What is the purpose of you training? Are you trying to maintain? Are you trying to grow? Lose body fat? Lose weight? If you haven't catch my last video, there's a reason why I say it like that, because they're all different. They all require different training methods, eating methods, etc. And training and working out are no different. There are thousands of ways to get to a specific goal. Everybody has, all the gurus and all these people have all these different methods. Not one is better than the other. Again, it goes down to the person. This is why routines don't really become effective. If I say, hey, I need you to go and do 3 sets of 15 reps at 80% of your strength. First of all, that's more like a warm-up. Second of all, what the hell do you know? When was the last time you actually calculated your 80% of what your strength is? You probably have no idea what that really means, or what that requires. Like, because you're going to get into that bar or that curl or that dumbbell, you can be like, oh, this is kind of easy. Let's go heavier. This is kind of easy. Let's go heavier. And by the time you get to that third set, oh, well, there's my 3 sets. Next workout. No, it doesn't really specify. And even if it did, that doesn't mean most people will actually take that time. They're just going to go in, play around. They don't gauge their break times, like how many seconds to a minute that you're resting in between sets, which again, that differs on the person. Everybody has a rule of thumb. But to help you out, the best way to figure out your break time, if the heavier you're going, the more power you're going to require, the little bit longer of a break you're going to need. Why? Because you want to be as fresh as possible, but not cold. Muscles have to stay warm. Okay? That doesn't mean wear a sweatsuit. It just means that you just got to stay warm and then perform the workout with proper form. Okay? If you're not sure what a workout, if you can't feel the workouts, the exercises, like if you cannot connect that muscle to the mind, then it's probably not for you. Then you either have to adjust your form Again, something a routine or something that a pro has showed you online is going to show you, because you're going to try to incorporate it yourself. You got to check your posture. Again, you have to understand what you're going for. These are things you have to look out for. These are things that people make mistakes on. Again, this is why your results are probably haltering. And then you're probably not pushing yourself as hard. You're like, oh, well, that was painful. Well, no shit. Sometimes it's going to hurt. Yeah, life hurts. You date somebody, they break your heart, it hurts. You drive stupid on the freeway and you crash, it hurts. Yes, shit happens. Well, the weight room is no different. However, back to the beginning step. What is your goal? Are you trying to grow? Do you understand the difference of what it is to grow? Like what you have to do to grow? You know, then I'm not even going to go into techniques and certain styles of lifting, which I can do another video for. Hit the like button and we'll do so. But again, I have a game plan. I have a routine. The last part, I make sure that I hit every muscle of that category. Yes. If it's a shoulder day, I'm hitting the front, the sides, and the rear delts all around my shoulders. I'm doing 2 methods, laterals. You know, I'm doing presses safely. There's nothing wrong with using machines, dumbbells, or barbells. I can go into specs on that, but to be honest, as long as you can connect to that workout, you're going to engage that muscle that is on the chart, then proceed, you know. Now, you got to make sure you dissect it, because if you only hit a half-ass, like this is why I don't like full body workouts. I'm sorry. Because you're never really going to hit that muscle or that group well enough for it to do what? To get stronger, to grow, so on and so forth. Yeah, in time, in slow time. Again, time frame was another word I used. How much time are you giving yourself to do all this? Okay? In time, you can become stronger. You can become bigger, etc., etc. But what if you don't want to wait a whole year? What if you don't want to wait 2-3 years? Be like, man, back in 2014, I looked like this. Now in 2020, I look like this. Well, you decided to go that long. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying be realistic on your goals. Okay? This goes back to the first step. Understand what the hell you're trying to accomplish. Once you understand that completely, then you go to the next step. Look up the basics, for crying out loud. If it looks too fancy, stop it. Quit overwhelming yourself. There are thousands of workouts. People want to do so much too fast. If you cannot master the basics, not learn them, master them. Yes, barbell presses, squats, deadlifts, etc., etc. If you do not know the basics, we can go over that. If you cannot master them, then quit trying to do everything else. Yeah, I'm serious. Just stop. Because you're going to overwhelm yourself. When things become overwhelming, subconsciously, you already start to sabotage yourself and you don't even know it. But well, you know what? I got hurt. I need 3 weeks off. And then when that 3 weeks comes up and it's time to go back in, well, I don't know, you know, and then you already psyched yourself, convinced yourself, and it's just a whole psychological mind fuck. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. No, I'm just being real, being honest. But again, goal, game plan, basics, every angle. Like seriously, hit every muscle. So for chest, there's upper, mid, and lower, center, outer, you know. Yeah. So just imagine what kind of workouts you got to really do to hit all that. But then that's how you get development. That's how you get growth and stronger. Proper targeting. No, not the stomach and ab part. But to quickly touch on that, abs are a muscle. If you don't train them in your compound movements, deadlift, squats, etc., not just crunches, and you eat like shit, they're not going to get nowhere. Okay, you can't eat like crap, lift decently, and then expect to look like a pro. No. You guys don't understand just how hard I train. By the time you're doing your set, that's my warm-up. I do sets of like 10 and 8 on average. I have to push myself because it goes into the other part that people don't talk about. The difference between a beginner, an average, an advanced, and a superior. Okay, so the superiors are usually the ones that are enhanced. More props, much respect. For those who don't understand how the body works. Advanced. If you are, I want to say I'm a little advanced. So the average workouts, the mediocre stuff, that's not going to cut it for me. I'm already adapted to that. I need to push myself, challenge myself, break through walls. Okay, break through plateaus. Next video, you know. But again, these are things you have to think about when doing a workout. If at the end of the day, you know you could have gone harder, done more, then why didn't you? You know, if your breaks are too long, you'll know. But to give you a gauge, 30 seconds when it comes down to your beginning sets, and as you want to go a little heavier, increase it by about 5 to 10 seconds. Maximum, a minute, okay? A minute. It should not take you that much longer to recover, hit a workout, get a good pump. And you know what? Speaking of pump, sorry this video is going too long. I apologize. I'm trying to really make it informative, give you an idea of what you really want to do when going to work out. These are all the steps I take. Seriously. My workouts ain't fancy. I'm not standing on one leg and with a Bosu ball and a cable and all this shit. No, I got a dumbbell, I got a barbell, and I got my body. That's it. But the pump, now that is something special. If you can add blood flow to that muscle to pump, grow, that'll allow you to have better results. Why? Good question. Next video. I can't help you if you don't ask. I'm not going to talk about it if you don't care. Well, anyways, I hope this helped you a little bit, get a better idea of what to do. All right. If you have questions, comments, feel free to reach out to me. I got no problem helping where I can. If you're catching this tonight, good night, sweet dreams. If you're catching this in the morning, well, good morning. Let's make today, tomorrow, and every day count. Y'all have a wonderful one. Adios.